Hello, and welcome back to my channel if you have been watching for a while. This is Stitches with Love. My name is Elizabeth, and this is my little corner of the internet where I share all about my knitting adventures on and off the needles. And today, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about today. I didn't really plan on making a video today, simply because the last couple of weeks have been busy and chaotic. We had Christmas, then we had New Year's, and my boys have been on winter break from school, and it's just been a lot of chaos and difficult to find time just for myself to do things without a lot of interruption and distraction. So we'll see what today's topic turns into. Grab a cup of something cozy and come along with me. All right, so it is a kind of a blustery day. The wind is starting to pick up and it's getting a little cloudy. It looks like it might rain a little bit. I think we might have another little bit of a storm coming in, which is fine. I don't mind if I don't have to go anywhere and I can just kind of hunker down at home and just enjoy it from inside, being all cozy with a book or my knitting or a puzzle or baking something. If I'm going to bake something, I really enjoy doing it at the beginning of my week, because then I have all week to enjoy whatever the thing is. So today's baking project, rather than my usual sweet something, usually I would make some cookies at the beginning of the week, I'm making homemade hamburger buns. Not because we're having hamburgers, but because I pulled some barbecue pulled pork out of the freezer a couple of days ago to defrost and realized I don't have any buns. And so I made some, and they are on their second rise now. So we shall see. They'll be pretty ready. Pretty ready? Oh my gosh. They'll be ready pretty soon to go into the oven, and we'll have those for dinner tonight. It's family movie night. I had planned to make a big pot of soup, lentil soup, mostly for myself, and then Michael usually eats lentil soup. And I took a little taste of it just to see how it's going. It smells really good, and it tastes good, but I'm not sure about it. It's an Italian soup, but rather than using meat, I used lentils just to kind of stretch our meat supply a little bit. And it's not terrible. It's very good. I think I'm just not sure about the Italian flavors with lentils. So we'll see. I'm going to give it a try. And then if I find I really just don't care for it, rather than throw it away, I will share it with somebody. What else can I tell you? Let's see. Yeah, so that's really all I have planned for this afternoon is just family movie night. My oldest son is next door playing with his best friend. They have some sort of dinosaur video game they play. I don't know what it is. But it involves dinosaurs and they love it. So I figure it's probably okay. And Felix is over here watching Angry Birds. Did you know that's a movie or a TV show? Or I don't really even know. It's more than just a video game, apparently. I didn't know that. But he loves Angry Birds. Moving right along to the knitting. So this is a new month, a new year, and I've been thinking about what I want things to look like as far as my creative interests go. So I've started doing watercolor paints. I would consider myself an artist, but not a very skilled artist, and not in the way that I work with clay or paints or whatever. I just realized my ring light is not on. No wonder it's so dark in here. Oh, that is quite bright. Hold on a minute. Just a minute. That was very bright and surprising, but hopefully it helps. So as I was saying, I'm looking for ways to kind of expand my creative outlet. And although I wouldn't say I'm an artist as far as paints or pottery or sculpture or something like that goes, um, my art comes in the form of knitting. Um, I'm learning how to do line drawing and watercolors, and I wouldn't say I'm particularly talented at it, but it's something I'm enjoying. And so I'd like to do more of that this year. Um, and then for the knitting, I have so many projects I need to finish. So that's definitely a goal, is to go through and finish all of my projects that I really want to finish. There might be a couple that I just rip out and use the yarn for something else. I'm not sure. Um, and then there is a project that I have not yet started, but I thought I would share it with you today. All right, so I have this lovely little teapot, which I was going to grab so I could show you, but I didn't. So I will show it to you a different day. But it's just a very simple um, little blue teapot. It's very pretty. It came from Pier 1 originally, but I bought it secondhand at Goodwill, and I love it. It's a great little teapot. And I was thinking it might be kind of fun to knit a little tea cozy for it because I can, and why not? And wouldn't that just be super cute? So I found this pattern. I think it's just called Tea Cozy. Yes, it is put out by Patons. They use their classic wool, and it's just simply called Classic Pleated Tea Cozy. And it just looked really simple, really cute and fun and quick to make. Um, and I have this exact yarn that it calls for because I had purchased some classic wool to make a pair of socks for my youngest brother, and I made one sock and then decided I'm not likely going to make the second sock. So I kept the yarn for something else and wasn't really sure what I was going to make. So I think this is all I have left. I might have a little bit more. I'm not sure. I didn't dig super deep into the stash. And I'm not sure if I still have any red left from the shawl that I made. I'm going to look. If I do, I might do red as well. But I'm thinking at the moment just these colors. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough. I'm going to knit the 4 to 6 cup teapot size. So it comes in 3 different sizes. There's one for a 2 cup, one for a 4 to 6, and then one for a 6 to 8. Mine, I'm guessing, is actually, I looked it up. I think it's like a 3 cup size. But since I'm going to be using 100% wool, at some point I may need to wash it. So I thought if I made it just a little bit bigger, if it does shrink a little bit, it will still fit. We'll see. I don't really know. So that's my next project I'm thinking of doing, is this really sweet little teapot cozy. Because why not? So I've got that set aside. Maybe I'll start that this afternoon just because I'm kind of tired of all the other projects I've been working on. I've done nothing but socks all year. I've done a couple of other things, I guess, but the majority has just been socks. I think I'm just getting burned out on my knitting because I have so much. The other option for my teapot cozy that I found is this. It's Big Twist. I think, let's see, Big Twist Rave. It's acrylic, and the color is Lava Lamp. I think this came from Hobby Lobby, but it might have come from Joann's before they closed. I don't know. It was some that was given to me. And I think originally I was going to use this to make a hat maybe for my youngest. But I thought this might also make a really nice teapot cozy. Although now that I'm looking at it, I think I would prefer it as a hat. Felix needs a new hat. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on what I do with this. I just love the colors. Felix has also requested that I make him some sparkly blue mittens. Sparkly blue because he loves blue and he loves all things sparkly, because it makes him look like he's wearing diamonds, and I think that's hilarious. So he told me that if I made him blue sparkly mittens, it would look like he's wearing the armor out of Minecraft or something. I don't know. Do any of you have children that follow Minecraft that understand? I don't understand Minecraft, but it's important to my children, so I really try to. I at least try to take an interest. Um, I don't know if I'm really going to continue with trying to knit a pair of socks every month. I really loved the idea of making my own sock of the month club. But what I discovered is that I wasn't finishing the socks that I had already started before I started the next month. And then it just became another project on the needles and sort of overwhelming. So I think it's just going to either get done when it gets done or I'm not going to do it. I'm really not sure how sock of the month is going to look this year. So we'll see. I know I'm kind of rambling because I didn't really plan to do anything today, but I really wanted to have some time for myself, um, and do something creative. So here I am. Let me think here. I'm looking at all of my sock yarn right now and just kind of thinking, this is the yarn, if you're curious, that Felix wants me to make his mittens out of. You can see I started a sock and then I'm trying to remember why I ripped it out because I was making pretty good progress on it. Why did I rip this out? I really don't remember. I don't think it was the color specifically. I may have needed the needles for something, or maybe I miscounted somewhere. I really don't know, but that's the color he wants for his mittens. Fingering weight on its own, I think, is going to be too thin and not warm enough. So I'm thinking at the very least, I'm going to have to hold this double or mix it with something. Maybe if I have like some dark blue worsted weight, I could mix it with that. We'll see. I don't know. This bin is kind of a mess. I don't know what I want to knit next. Except I really love that teapot cozy cover thing. I don't even know what it's called. This week is our knitting group. I'm super excited. We're going to be talking about the Knitting Olympics, so I'll keep you posted on that. I haven't decided for sure if I'm going to do a specific project or if I'm just going to do like I would do any other knitting night and work on whatever I have on the needles. I think I'm going to wrap it up here and go find something to knit and enjoy my coffee. Whatever you find yourself doing today, I hope you really enjoy it. Happy New Year, friends, and happy knitting, and always be blessed until next time. Bye.